Today on the Dietrich Gamecast, Jorge Gomez Jr., Jesse Simmons, Mitchell Dene, and Chris McAfee. And now, here's your host, Jeremy Matthews. Our first story of the day concerns Irrational Games, developer of the BioShock series. They are closing down. What's the story, Chris?
Ken Levine decided that he wanted to go in another direction with his game development. So he's closing Irrational after 17 years and moving to a smaller, more like story-driven. I don't remember the exact words he used.
They're not making shooters anymore.
No, they're making.
They don't need to sell their games to a mass market because they're only going to have 15 staff.
Yeah, those 15 are coming over from Irrational Games, and the others are being laid off.
Yes, over 100 layoffs at Irrational, which is a real shame. Mitchell, what's up with this news? BioShock Infinite, one of the biggest games last year, and now they're closing down.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused. I don't really understand why he would just destroy his studio like that.
I mean, I can't imagine this was all his choice.
Yeah, but I mean they were popular, and
But they spent a long time making that game. It was like 5 years.
yeah, and there were a lot of cutbacks and things they had to take out of the game, and there was huge. What's it called? When a game releases, it's supposed to be released on a certain day, and it.
Oh, a delay?
Yeah, delay. Sorry, I don't know why.
Oh,
they had a lot of
delay.
delays on it too, because wasn't it supposed to come out in like 2012?
Yeah, I think it was even earlier than that at one point.
Yeah. Oh well, it sucks that those people got laid off.
Yeah.
And only the 15 other ones are going on.
But hopefully, having BioShock Infinite on your resume
Yeah.
will get you in the door in a lot of places.
That should help you.
Yeah.
Well, because they're being given interviews at all the other Take-Two studios, so they do have a decent chance.
You
of
definitely
getting
want
a
to
job.
hire those guys.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
It was a fun game. Great. It looks great, and it's BioShock Infinite.
Well, not the other BioShock games too.
Yeah. Well, BioShock Infinite wasn't it was our second game of the year. I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's correct.
It's a huge game, so if you have that on your resume, that's really good.
And the game is available on PlayStation Plus for you right now. PlayStation 3.
Not on the Xbox Live for Gold.
No, they have Civilization Revolution,
Yeah,
which is good.
It's a great game.
Now, 2K is going to be taking over the BioShock series. What do we think about this? Because, BioShock 2 met with a mixed reaction.
I like BioShock 2.
Do you think 2K, other studios, can carry on the legacy?
Yeah, I think BioShock 2 is probably my favorite game.
Ooh. Wow.
Out of
That's a bold statement.
Because the first one was good, but I feel the second one added a lot more to it. I also didn't like the hacking in the first one. The second one was much better.
That's the one with the pipes. Where
Yeah.
you run the water through it. Yeah.
That was so annoying. I did like the first 13 or something like that, and I'm like, I just gotta buy all of the hacks because money was not an issue in the first one. Yeah, I like the second one more. The multiplayer, they shouldn't have had a multiplayer at all. I think they took away from the single player a lot.
In what way?
I just felt like the story could have been a lot longer, or just, they didn't need to work on a multiplayer.
How much BioShock do you really want to play? Like,
You wanna play the full-
if it's like 30 hours long, I'm not really interested in that.
Well, you want to play the full campaign through, and you want it to be good. I think that they could have, without the multiplayer, I don't know how it could have been better, but I think it could have been better. You don't need multiplayer for those kind of games.
And Chris, what are we looking at next for Ken Levine? What do you want to see in his next game?
Well, I don't know. He's focusing more on sort of like indie games now, which I'm not.
Sort of Gone Home style?
Yeah, I'm not really into those kind of games.
Me neither.
But I don't know. A lot of people are, so hopefully he comes up with a good game that's enjoyable.
Next Flappy Bird.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll go that far.
Flappy Bird, the interactive novel. Genius. No, Flappy's brother died. Disaster.
He's got to beware of spikes instead of pipes.
Yeah. The world's gotten dark in the future. Pipes are now spikes. The creators of the Call of Duty series are back with a brand new competitive shooter Titanfall allows players to not only shoot, but also pilot their very own gigantic mechs. Praise the sun and prepare to die in Dark Souls 2, the latest installment in the Souls franchise from Software, which includes refined gameplay mechanics designed to make the game even more challenging. And South Park fans can finally have themselves a time in South Park: The Stick of Truth. Obsidian's long-awaited action RPG allows players to fully explore the small town and fight classic enemies. Big executive move in the news today. Jack Tretton, the president of Sony Computer Entertainment of America, has stepped down from his role. He was a big figure in a lot of their E3 press conferences. Jesse, what's going on here?
So Jack Tretton, as you said, he's the CEO of Sony. And he just randomly decided to step down, effective March 31st.
Do we think this is hinting at any sort of trouble for Sony? I know the PS4 has been selling strongly for them.
Maybe he's just like,
Who's to say?
I'm not going to get any higher than this. Might as well get down.
It's possible. He could go work for Zynga.
Yeah.
Yeah, hang out with Don Matrick.
Yeah, the two of them just chilling.
Yeah, I always liked him in the press conferences. What about you, Chris?
I don't know, he seemed like a stand-up guy.
He had a down-to-earth quality.
He was quite funny when he was making fun of Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Though at that point, it was hard not to.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know why he used to step down. I mean, he's making that bank, so why do you want to get rid of that?
I don't know. Maybe there's more bank somewhere else. Maybe he'll go work for
like
King, who make a Candy Crush.
Maybe he'll go work for Mr. Bank.
Mr. Bank?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
I don't know.
Exactly.
Awful joke.
Maybe,
Stop.
Now, he'll be stepping down effective March 31st, and the new CEO is Sean Layden.
Oh, that guy.
He comes from Sony Network Entertainment International. He's moving over.
He's stepping up, not stepping down.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose he's stepping
He's stepping
up.
sideways.
He's been at Sony for 14 years.
Nice.
So,
He's stepping diagonally.
He's doing a sideways step.
hiring from inside the company.
That's always good.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it's not Don Matrick. We still miss him.
It'd be hilarious if it was Don Matrick.
That would be so good.
I would,
And he had just been working covertly to sabotage Xbox?
Yes.
Amazing.
Or it's the other way around, where he hired Don Matrick and the company just fails.
That could also work.
Yeah.
Who dat?
Like, look at Zynga.
Yeah.
Who's Don Matrick?
He's the guy who made Xbox hated.
Oh, the guy that was on the press conference?
Yep.
And stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy. He was
He was a great guy.
very enthusiastic when he shouldn't have been about stuff that...
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also made fun of Marines.
He didn't really make fun of Marines.
He
just told them to buy a 360.
Yeah.
Now, Jesse, you're a big Sony owner. Does this concern you at all, the CEO move?
Not in the slightest.
There might be a change in direction.
More Uncharted games.
Yeah, they're already making that Uncharted game. PS4 one.
Exactly.
I've never played Uncharted.
Good
it's pretty good.
for you.
South Park: The Stick of Truth is out this week, but it's run into some censorship problems across the ocean. Jorge,
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Some scenes have been censored in Australia, Europe, Middle East, and Africa.
Why?
Because
Africa.
they're too
What's the specific reason?
gruesome.
Too graphic.
Too graphic.
Can you explain some of these
No,
graphic scenes?
I don't think I should. Some anal stuff.
Just a little bit of anal.
Yeah. And now the game has been fully delayed in Germany and Austria because of its use of Nazi symbolism. Now, Chris, is this wrong, this censorship? Or do you agree with it?
Well, I mean, in Germany, it's illegal for any swastikas or Nazi paraphernalia, so that's understandable.
They're really against that for some reason.
They're not fans.
No.
But Ubisoft, the publisher, is saying that
Oh, Ubisoft made this?
they published it. Because
Oh.
remember, it was THQ, but then they fell apart,
Right.
and Ubisoft picked it up.
Okay.
Ubisoft are saying that the other edits are just their decision. They weren't told by anyone to do it.
I think the PC version is uncensored, though. That's what I was hearing. In
Some-
Europe, only in Europe, though, I think.
In parts of Europe, the Steam version is uncensored.
You could probably just torrent it.
No, you cannot. Never steal games.
Well, if they wanted the
Never
non-censored
steal
versions,
games.
they could pay for the torrent.
That's
What?
also not good.
That's
Don't do
even
that.
worse than pirating it.
Yeah, no. Don't leave tips or anything.
No, I'm against piracy.
So am I.
Yeah.
Teach your Gamecast against piracy.
Mm. Pirates are bad.
Yeah.
They steal your money and then bury it.
On your boat, right?
Jesse doesn't like pirates. Care to elaborate?
No.
Alright. He says they should eat oranges
What?
because they got scurvy.
Yeah, 'cause eating.
I feel like we've gotten away from the central point
Little
of censorship here.
just a little bit.
Jorge,
Yeah.
do you agree with this?
No. They should keep those scenes.
I mean, it's South Park. What do you
I've never-
expect?
Yeah.
I've never watched a South Park episode, but I know that's what makes South Park South Park.
Mm-hmm.
And all those countries are always strict about games, though.
Yeah.
Like,
So now they're replacing it with they're replacing the scenes with like a blue screen, and it says, "Sorry, Europe, you lose again,"
What
or
about?
whatever, or a crying koala
Yeah,
for
in
Australia.
Australia.
Yeah,
yes.
there's a crying koala, and it describes the scene at the bottom
Yeah.
sometimes.
So at least they make fun of it a bit, but
that's pretty funny.
still not a huge fan of it.
You know what game's not going to be released in Germany?
What's that?
Wolfenstein, the newest one.
Yeah, that always happens.
Kyle.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Are you on the show?
Oh yeah.
You're secretly
Eric?
Trey and or
You're
Matt.
Cartman stunt double.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyle.
What?
He's a character. I know that.
The voice
Stop.
stunt double.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In case there are dangerous voice stunts
yeah.
like falsetto.